And it goes into Davis. And it's Anthony Davis driving. It's in there. 3.4 to go. It's not a walk-off yet, but it's a 2-point lead, courtesy of AD. For the finish line, into Young. Young with the ball. Young, the step back three. Good. It's all over. And thanks to Anthony Davis, offense at the end, defense at the end, this one is a Mavericks winner.
By the title of this video, you already know what we're talking about. Anthony Davis, the Mavericks, this Luka trade. It's all here on this channel. Stay tuned. You can genuinely only have one emotion towards Anthony Davis right now, and it has to be happiness, man. The dude got traded from LA, which he wanted to go to pair up with LeBron. They ended up getting the championship ring. He ends up getting sent to the Mavericks. I'm not gonna go too in depth. Everyone in the world knows about the Anthony Davis Luka trade. I just want to say he got picked up out of his home, sent to Dallas. Since Dallas sent Luka to the Lakers, none of the Dallas fans are like, oh yeah, Anthony Davis, he's actually a good talent. Of course he's a great talent, but when you go from a generational player who you go on draft night and trade for, who they made that agreement with the Hawks, you go out there and do that. That is supposed to be your guy. He is a European guy, just like how Dirk was from overseas. Luka's from overseas. Oh, they have the whole shit going, bruh. Even Luka, you can't really help but feel kind of bad for the guy because he genuinely just bought a house in Dallas when this trade happened. AD going to Dallas, when it comes to the fans, they're really like not fucking with that because they gave away their best guy. So Anthony Davis, no matter what he does, it's going to be compared to Luka just because it's franchise player for Anthony Davis. And you could say Anthony Davis is a franchise player. I just think he's too old. He can't be the number one option. But Kyrie, Anthony Davis, and Clay for the next few years, it'll be fun to like watch. I know they won't be absolute trash. And I know right now they're not the best product to watch because they don't have Kyrie. And Anthony Davis kind of just came back a few weeks ago from his injury. He's been hoping, man. Look at the thumbnail. He's hoping, man. Just keep doing your thing, bro. Somehow, some way, you're gonna grow on those Mavericks fans. You keep doing 34, 15, and 5 blocks, they gonna start fucking with you, bro. I'm not trying to like come at no Dallas fans because it's been a tough time. I'm a Washington Wizard fan, so I can't really speak on too much happiness in basketball. I wanted to give you a quick rundown of what I think is really gonna happen with this Dallas Mavericks team in the future years, and then we'll kind of just talk a little bit about the Lakers. I mean, there's not really much to talk about with them. We already know what's gonna kind of happen. Now, for this season in particular, I think that the Mavericks actually are gonna compete for this play-in spot even without Kyrie, just because I do feel like Anthony Davis is trying to show like, yo, I'm that guy, bro. Y'all can rely on me to get some wins, to possibly compete again, because when you trade Luka, you don't even think you can compete. When Anthony Davis goes on the team and he plays and gets hurt right away, there's no happiness for a Maverick fan. So he came back from that injury when there was rumors, literally rumors going around saying, oh, Anthony Davis, they're gonna shut him down. They're gonna shut him down for the season. He said, nah, I'm gonna play, bro. We gonna play this out. Clay's out there hooping. I'm gonna go out there hoop. They got Dinwiddie out there playing. Yo, Dinwiddie had some pretty good games recently. I'm not gonna lie. That Maverick team trying to do whatever they can to fight, and they are actually leading the 9-10 spot. They're 9 right now, and they're leading by a game and a half above the Kings. Do I think they make the playoffs? No, I don't. Now without Kyrie, you really need a playmaker out there. Anthony Davis, he's not really a playmaker anymore, man. Like off the dribble when he was young and more mobile, and yeah, but not now. Now, can the Mavericks actually expand on this roster going into next year? Because you know next year they're gonna have Kyrie, they still have Clay, they're gonna have Anthony Davis, they're gonna have Derek Lively. Yo, they can build more with the roster they have. And I'm not saying I agree with what Nico Harrison did. I'll never ever say that. That was probably the stupidest move you could have ever done. But you have to live with what we got. Like, this is real life. This is not 2K. This is real life. Anthony Davis is a Maverick. Kyrie's a Maverick. Clay's a Maverick. After being on Golden State forever. This Maverick team they're going to be fun to watch. I don't know if their cap will ever be past like the 6th seed, 5th seed. It would really have to depend like who else they really get in free agency. I'm not saying a star, but like, you know, really good role players. What if they pick up next year a Ty Jerome from Cleveland if he doesn't re-sign in Cleveland? Because you know he's gonna demand some more money. He's been hooping over there. Speaking of the Cavs, I just posted on Monday. If you guys have nothing else to do, go check that out. That was a pretty good video. Of course, when I say that they're competing and it's like the 5th, 6th seed, all I mean is that they're just gonna make the playoffs. They could be even as far as low as like the 7, 8 seed next year. I'm just saying like their ceiling's gotta be like the 5th seed. If they can add some pieces and continue with the AD, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, I don't think that's the worst team. Obviously, you'd rather have Luka, but man, you just gotta live with what you gotta live with at this point. You can't really pick and choose. They're gonna have to continue to build on this team. They got way better defense now at this point. So maybe they can, you know, compete next year or the year after. Down in the comments below, leave a comment and answer this. What do you think the Dallas Mavericks ceiling and floor is with Kyrie, Klay, and AD? It doesn't have to be this year, next year. It just give me a ceiling and give me a floor. You can say the floor is this year since Kyrie is out for the rest of the year. But I just want to know what other people are thinking. Like, I know it's not Luka, and it just sucks that they don't have Luka. But like I said, man, it happened. So you kind of just got to live with it. Anthony Davis is hooping, man. He's trying to show everybody, like, yo, I can do this shit still, man. I can still do this. I'm not going to lie, though. Next year, that Kyrie, Anthony Davis pick and roll is going to be so fun to watch. It's going to be so hard to guard. You can't drop because Kyrie is going to come up, pull up. You can't hedge too hard. Kyrie got a blow by. And then if you hedge too hard and AD's going to the cup, that's a lob. That pick and roll next year is going to be nasty, man. I hope Kyrie has a great recovery, man. You're one of the craziest skilled players ever. That's pretty much all I got for you guys, man. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe. I try to post daily. If I don't post, it's because I'm busy, but I at least get 2 videos a week during a work week, Monday to Friday. I appreciate it. See you guys in the next one. Peace.